Happy Sunday. I'm the Supplier. This is my Sunday book stack for August 4th, 2013. So, t-shirt of the video, Intellectual Freedom Fighter. This one's kind of neat. It's got a red star in the background, and the star is books that have been challenged or banned. It's kind of cool. I got it from unshelved.com. They do a comic strip and have all sorts of neat stuff about, you know, getting the word of reading out there, literacy out there, and all that stuff. Okay, so I am currently in Indianapolis, hence not my office. And my mother and my sister a couple months ago went to a book sale and they got a bunch of books for $1, and they got me a bunch of books that they called and said, "Hey, do you want any of this stuff?" And my sister FaceTimed me and I went through the boxes with her, so I have a box of books and I will show you what I got before I tell you what I'm reading this week. Okay, so most of these I don't know anything about, so I'm just gonna show them to you. I got I'll Be There, How to Train Your Dragon Book 9, which means I'm going to have to go find books 1 through 8 before I can read this. But I can put it in my classroom and my students don't have to read things in order. I got a second copy of Adaptation. This one is being donated to our school library. Also being donated to the school library is a copy of The Diviners by Libba Bray, and a copy of Ask the Passenger by A.S. King, because I have these already. I had my sister grab me 2 more copies of Zombie by Darren Shan. This is the first book in this series because it was incredibly popular, and a lot of my students were angry because the student who checked it out was like always absent, so she never finished the book. So I got a couple more copies. They were $1, so. I also got a second copy of The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight. If we don't have this in the library, then I may donate this to the library. If we do, then I've got another copy to circulate in my classroom. The Ninth Ward, which is about Hurricane Katrina. Get the new Lemony Snicket book. Who Could That Be at This Hour? I got Daughter of Smoke and Bone, which I've seen a lot of people talk about, so I'm gonna get to that one fairly soon. Got Perfect Escape by Jennifer Brown, which reminds me I need to replace Bitter End because the student who borrowed that didn't bring it back. And last but not least, The Art of Fielding, which is one that John Green recommended in his summer reading video. So yay for that. Also in the stack, and I forgot this one, I found them when I was putting my books away, Everybody Sees the Ants by A.S. King. I'm really excited about this because I've read one A.S. King book and it was awesome. Now I have this one, and I have Please Ignore Veer Dietz on my TBR shelf at home. So that is my stack. Today and probably tomorrow I am reading Partials. This is the other book that I brought with me besides The Book Thief, which we had a great conversation about yesterday. Rosie was talking about this one, so I picked it up the last time I was at the bookstore. And I started it, and then I tweeted at her last night about how I think asking if the partials are like Cylons. Yeah, I'm nerdy, I don't know if you know. I saw that she tweeted me back. I haven't had a chance to read it yet because I am filming on my phone because I did not bring my camera home with me. Also this week I will probably start Eleanor and Park, which is the book that we are reading for the Bibliophiles book club. This month we're also reading Paper Towns in the Nerdfighteria online book club, so I may go ahead and give that a reread this week too, because it'll be quick. And that makes 3, yay! Those are my 3 books for the week. And then I'm gonna get started on this stack over here. From my stack, what should I read first? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you there soon. Until then, I am the Supplier wishing you happy reading. Don't forget